Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. Time for model cars and coffee, right? Well, I wanted to get this video out to you. I finished up the drag car that I was resurrecting from a bunch of broken parts and pieces and bad ideas. Excuse me. I had to drink a sip of the coffee. First off, you remember this? This is the model that I resurrected, also from the same kit. As a matter of fact, it was this kit. Both of these cars are from this kit, but I have busted these cars all to pieces. I mean, they were just in shambles. The frames were busted. Had to remove some old paint, completely rebuild from scratch the front axles, and add some different engines and such like that. But if you remember, this is the creature from the Black Lagoon car that I built just before Halloween. Well, since then, as you can see, I added a top and a windshield to give it more of a 60s show rod kind of vibe. And of course, I added some decals to it. They were actually decals for a surfboard. Thought it would go well, that color, dark green and beige and brown. Thought it would go well with this, and the white top. The top's actually from a T-bucket kit, which I'm surprised that it fit as well as it does. Although it is a T-bucket, but it's a modified body for a drag car, so I was really surprised that the top would fit. But anyways, so wanted to show you guys. Sorry about that. It's still early for me, and I haven't finished my first cup of coffee yet. So, anyways, I wanted to show you guys that because you guys haven't seen it since the before Halloween build. And this is the one that I just recently showed that I was resurrecting, also from that same kit. I decided to make a hearse drag car out of this one, and this is I call her Miss Vicky. I got the decals on the side. That'd be the driver for this drag car. Sorry about that. But get it spun around here a little bit, show you a little. It turned out all right. Not too bad. Clear coat's a little iffy. I mean, it's clean, but it's just wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be. No sooner than I got started with this paint job yesterday, my wife decided to get the leaf blower out. And I work here in my garage that's attached to the house, and yeah, I had to abort the mission before I could put another coat on it, close everything up. She gets a wild idea, you can't slow her down. But yeah, so like I said, this is it. And both of these were resurrected from just junk parts. I mean, when I say junk parts, I wish I could show you what they were before I started, but they were so bad I didn't even think I was going to be able to fix them. I mean, the frames, as you can tell, they're just so small, but I had to add parts and pieces, styrene. Sorry about that. Why are you losing focus? There we go. Had to add styrene rod to the frames to get everything solid and straight again. But like I said, I think they turned out pretty good, and I love the hearse colors on this with the decals. Don't have a lot of decals when it comes to the old vintage style hearse. It would have been nice to have a bigger decal for this car, but at the same time, it's a little dragster, you know. And Yeah, so I think it did pretty good. You know, it's turned out pretty nice. And then you got Miss Vicky here, the driver of the car, and it's just something I pulled out. I've got a while back I bought some figures off of eBay, and this is one of them. She turned out pretty good. I got a little decal on her back of her shirt, or what you might call a jacket, and put a couple of stripes on the front. But yeah, she's just posing with the car, you know, one of those magazine shots. But anyways, like I said, it's Sunday morning, cars and coffee, and enjoying my coffee from the Frankenstein mug. But you guys let me know what you think. Maybe this will inspire a few of you guys to look in those boxes that you regret looking at. I don't know why this phone is going in and out on focus. But anyway, like I said, both of these cars are from this kit, or the majority of it is from this kit. The engines have been changed to protect the innocent, and added a few little details here and there that doesn't belong. Wheels, tires, stuff like that. But either way, maybe this will inspire you guys to look at some of those old kits that you've destroyed, or at least think you've destroyed, and maybe, just maybe, you can bring them back. Because honestly, these two versions, compared to what they were in the beginning, I like these a lot better. And I guess that comes with experience and time and materials, you know. When I first put these cars together, I used the Testors orange tube glue, and man, if I was still using that stuff, there's no way I could have fixed these. But just since we're on that subject, this is my go-to glue. This is it. Man, I'd swear by this glue. Plastistruct weld, Plastaweld or Plastistruct. This stuff is awesome. I mean, I first learned about this glue from Adam Savage on Tested on YouTube, and that's truthfully, I watched Adam Savage take sheets of styrene plastic and glue similar to this Plastistruct, and when I seen what he could do with that stuff, because, you know, he worked at ILM, worked on some of the Star Wars movies and such like that. When I seen how he could just take the just flat plastic and start cutting shapes and making Star Wars ships and things like that, that's what really fired me up to get back into model building 4 or 5 years ago. And yeah, so it just, you know, you find your inspiration in different places. And I've built several things, and like I said, if it weren't for that glue, that's the glue. Man, I could buy a case of this stuff and never think twice about it. When I don't have it, since we're on this subject, I also use this Tamiya extra thin. It's not as strong or as quick a response as the Plastistruct weld, but it's good. I mean, I use it, or I wouldn't have it here on the bench. But at the same time, 10 seconds. You glue 2 pieces of plastic together, hold them for about 10 seconds, and let go, and move on. A lot of people go, how do you build so quickly? Well, that's why, right there. That glue is what helps me build so fast. Now, it's even better when it sits up overnight, of course. Everything is, all kinds of glue is, as a matter of fact. But this, there's no need to hold it. I mean, once you put it together, move on, keep going, because it's already bonding the two together, 2 pieces of plastic together. And I mean, yeah, it does melt together, but that's the best kind of fusion from my taste, you know. And it's easy if you do take the brush out and you get a little bit on the side of the body, it sands easy. Once you get a little dab on there, don't keep rubbing it, you know, just let it dry. And you're going to prime the body anyways. Just lightly sand it and prime away. But either way, I wanted to show you guys that and share a cup of coffee with you. Give you a little bit of my knowledge of what I think works well in model building, like this glue here. Show you that things can be resurrected from the dead, if you want to call it that. But yeah, anyways, you guys be safe, enjoy your Sunday, and God bless you all. And man, thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all tuning in, subscribing to the channel. But if nothing else, just watching, you know. Hope I've inspired some of you guys to do something with some of those old kits. Anyways, you guys be safe. Have a great Sunday. Rest up. The week is coming. Oh, what a week we've had, right? Things will get better. All right, guys. Take care. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.